But actually, my memory is not that bad, knock on wood. Oh, there's someone at the door. And come on in, you're just in time for our next laugh coach. He's from Miramichi, so you know he's funny. He started comedy in 2002, and it is his birthday today. So let's make sure we really welcome Cory Hartlen to the stage.
How's everybody doing tonight? Awesome. Great to be here. Amazing to be here on my 39th birthday. So, my name is Cory Hartlen, and so today I am now a dyslexic 39-year-old father of two with IBS and ADD. Which means most days are a real pain in the tub. Let's spell it backwards. You get it. This is fun. This is going to be fun, Chris Bam says. So it's really good to be here. You know, being dyslexic in New Brunswick can be a bit of a challenge. Reading all those fucking towns and village signs, Quiz Pam says, is enough to give me a stutter for life. When I grew up in the Miramichi in grade 6, we had to learn how to spell Quishabaquack to go on a class trip. Good Lord. The towns and villages in New Brunswick are just parts of a Disney song that haven't been written yet. Quispim says, Quishabaquack, Miramichi, bippity boppity boo. It's there, I'm telling you. Swear to God. Swear to God. The ADD brain can be a lot of fun, though. I have an ADD. I actually enjoy that. Dyslexia I could live without. The ADD shit, that's just fun. I don't care who you are. That's a really fun, good time right there. I'll give you an example. The ADD brain, drink a beer, exactly. Next joke. The ADD brain loves music, so there's always a song playing in your head. Always. Any of my ADD friends out there? Exactly. There's always a fucking song. There's always a rhythm to your day, right? Today wasn't bad. Saint Cecilia, Foo Fighters, not bad. I can deal with Dave Grohl in my head all day. Wednesday, fucking blue. C is for cookie, all day long. C is... Jesus. And you're humming it all day long. All day long. C is for cookie, for no fucking reason. C is for cookie. It's terrible. I'm going through Tim Hortons with that one. Double and a C is for cookie. Fuck, get me out of here. It's too much fun. Way too much fun. I was going to tell you something about dyslexia, but I forgot. As you could imagine, that happens quite a bit. I am a born and raised Miramichier. But I'm a first generation Miramichier, which means I'm all the fun and crazy with about 70% less inbreeding. So that's... It happens. Like you meet somebody in the Miramichi, and like most people have ancestors. If you meet the right person in the Miramichi, they have incestors. It's a slight nuance, slight difference. So your family tree's a wreath. Hang it on the front door for Christmas. Have fun on the holidays. Just saying, don't get down because somebody peed in your gene pool. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make the most of it. And being from the Miramichi is interesting in and of itself. I mean, what's the Miramichi known for? Serial killer. Thank you. You went straight for it. Thanks, Travis. That was good. Have you been to my shows before? Usually I have to beat around the bilingualism, you know, a little bit of the salmon fisheries. And nope, straight to it. Fuck it out of here. That's a good time. Miramichi was also, remember back in the 80s, it was also known, everybody was talking about how Miramichi had the highest rates of heart disease and cancer in all of Canada. The highest rates, and everybody in the Miramichi was saying, it's the water. The water's poisoning people. And that was also the same year that Alan Legier went on his Hack and Slash Tour 88. You know, it was all over. And of course, then they realized that no, it wasn't the water. They tested the water was fine. They started putting Miramichiers on the scales. Miramichi had a fork problem. So you put the fucking fork down. Guys, eating yourselves. You know you're gonna have a really bad tourism year when your promotional t-shirt reads, if the water or fish and chips don't kill you, somebody might. That's a bad tourism year. I don't care who you... Crazy. And in 1995, like most of my friends, I left. Graduated university and went to the bustling metropolis of Fredericton. Bustling metropolis. Everybody go to university? Any of my university grad friends? Here, everybody?
High school.
Thanks, Leslie. Thanks for coming. That's good. There's always one in every crowd. That's good. But that was great. Remember, you get into university and you sit down in that auditorium the first day, and the professor says, "Look to your left, look to your right."
Yes.
One of you will be here next year. I was on both sides, whoever that was. I don't know. Everybody like in a 10-foot circle of me were fine. I left twice. I think I had a good reason though. Like, my second-year finance professor had this crazy idea. Like 40% of my final grade was in-class attendance and in-class quizzes. Of course, I was bartending, waiting tables, putting myself through school, so you can imagine how many times I caught Dr. Lim's 9 a.m. finance class. End of the year comes, I got the grade you expected. It'd be a pretty shitty joke if I aced it, wouldn't it? So sure enough, the end of the year, I go into Dr. Lim's class. Is there anything I can do, Dr. Lim? Is there a paper I can write? Can we look at 100% final? I lived for the 100% final. Do you need a research assistant for the summer? Is there anything I can do to change my grade? And Dr. Lim said, "Oh, Cory, what did you get?" I said, "Dr. Lim, I got an F. I failed you." He said, "Oh, Cory, F not for fail, F for friend. See you next year." That was enough of Mom and Dad's money to go at UMB, man. But I'm a happily married man. I'm a happily married father of two, like I said, and my wife, we really are opposites attract. I don't have segues. I just go from one to the other, sorry. So we are happily married, and my wife is great. We are opposites, complete opposites. Like, she bakes. I like to cook. I'm a little bit more unorganized, let's call it. Everything needs a place for her. My house is a fucking Rubik's Cube of my own shit. I just need to figure out what combination of rooms and drawers my shit is in now. So it will not be where I left it. But the great example, my wife came in and said, we should go skydiving, we should parachute. You fucking crazy? No, we're not going parachuting. I said, that's the ground. Like, no, you want to go bridge jumping, cliff jumping, that's fine. Water flirts back. The ground does not flirt back. She says, you only live once. It's a fucking problem with skydiving. Life isn't like a video game. I've been on 3 continents and 6 countries. I have never found an extra life. Not one. Anywhere. Otherwise, sure, let's load up the crack pipe and a bottle of scotch and let's hit the friendly skies. Sure, why not? Oh, kids. Any parents here? You're barely too tired to clap, I hear you. It's like, oh. Just tap your leg, honey, just tap your leg. It's crazy. This summer, my son will be 7 and my daughter will be 4. They're old enough, they're old enough to, at this point, fucking hate, really. Like, you love them, you really do, you love them, but like, just like your best friend, you can still hate that bitch at least once in a while, right? Like, that's where my kids are. Did you ever have this happen? Did you ever wake up and have your 6-year-old right here? Yeah. Right here? Oh, fuck! What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I just couldn't sleep. So you thought you'd fucking stand right here? Like a Menendez brother in the making. Like, what is he doing? Like, what? Oh, creepy prick. What is he? He's funny though. He's so funny. No word of a lie. The 100th day of school. Everyone else's kid go through the 100th day, and they go and they do the vision board, and they go, well, okay, you have to do your thing where you got to do things in 100 days, whatever. And sure enough, he talks his class into he wants to marry a rich woman. It was this thing he told his teacher. And his teacher said, David, why do you want to marry a rich woman? He said, because I don't want to work. I didn't know I was living with Kevin Federline. I didn't know that was a thing. God love him. Smart. Little girls are horrible. You think little boys are crazy with penises. Little girls and vaginas, my God. There's nothing worse than changing your 3-year-old's diaper and you're trying to wipe her and she lets you know you've touched her tickle. Oh God. Oh God. Like little parts of you curl up and just want to vomit all over the place. Good heavens. It's just terrible. But I don't know what's crazier though. I don't know what's crazier. I don't know if it's crazier to sit in silence or answer Captain Barnacles when he asks his stupid fucking questions. Anybody else an Octonauts fan out there? What's even weirder is that weird sense of entitlement I get when I get them all right. Like, the wife comes home, the kids have been in bed for half an hour, but sure enough, you've still got Dora and the Explorers on. How was your night, honey? Oh, kids went to bed great, and I just went fucking 6 for 6 on Dora. Fucking ready to tackle tomorrow. Bring it on. Well, Chris Pam says you guys have been absolutely amazing. My name is Cory Hartlen. Thank you for your time.